So, bro, what's good?
All right, and you? How was you?
Hey, is that a B?
Is it?
You want to
Hopefully
make a
not.
special
Hopefully
appearance?
not.
So, bro, we recorded episode 2. Then I went home and I checked it. It was overexposed. Then we recorded episode 3 again. Then it cut in the middle when we were recording.
Yeah.
Then we recorded episode 2 again. Then I realized we were out of focus. So now we are recording episode 2 again. The story keeps changing. But I'll try to make it short so that we have at least some footage to show the people. And
like there's a force trying to stop us from getting episode 2 out.
now God is on our side.
But God is on our side. People have to hear this.
Yesterday we had a lawnmower guy who was cutting grass for no reason. Because now when I look, I'm thinking like, because there should be some pieces of grass everywhere. But
everywhere.
you know, it's public property. So, but anyway, the title of the topic is Living in England, Part 2.
Part 2.
I came in as a young child, not a young child, but I was entering my teen years, and I came to England at that age. So what do you want to ask?
What year did you come into the country?
Yeah, bro.
No, we can't guess your age if you say that.
If I say that, I'll guess my age.
Okay, just say, give on average, how many years ago at least?
Still, it reveals my
What's
age.
it about age? Just say your age, come on.
Don't say age, bro. You don't want people to be calling you Unc. One person once said to me, are you 50 years old? So you see.
I like people telling people my age. I like people guessing my age and I like telling them.
I prefer guessing instead of telling them.
Telling them, yeah. I prefer people guessing. And whenever I tell them, like, whoa.
So, yeah.
As we're saying, when you moved into the UK as a teen,
yeah.
What class were you before you moved into the UK?
It was, I don't know how the Nigerian school system works. In Zimbabwe, the school system is you have grade 1, grade 2, basically grade 1 to grade 7.
Okay.
Then from grade 7, you move into secondary school, which is Form 1 to Form 4.
Okay.
Here, the grading system is year 1 to year 7. Then from year 8 to year 11.
Oh.
The year they use a year system. There they use a grade and a form system.
Okay.
So when I came, it was, I was in Form 2.
Okay.
Here it's equivalent of year 9.
Year 9, okay.
But because of my age, they shifted it and put me to year 8.
Oh.
Because sometimes here they also do with your age.
Yeah.
I think September is a cutoff time. So if you were born before that, even if you're born in let's say in 2025, if you're born before September 2025, you qualify for year 9. But if you're born after September, you qualify for year. So
I think it happened to my son as well.
That's how the process is. But I was like one of the oldest in the class. I believe so. I think there was 1 or 2 people who were 2 days older than me.
That's because you had to go back.
Yeah, because we were talking, I think they were starting from September.
September, yeah.
So I think I was one of the oldest one in the class, or one of the 2, 3 oldest, because there were people who were like September 1 or September 2.
Oh, okay.
I was September 4. So, yeah.
Yeah. I think it happened to my son as well. He had to repeat a class he had already finished in Nigeria. So he was like the oldest.
But I kind of find it good. I found it good because you just show off your intelligence.
See, that was what happened, because at the time when he joined, they had like maybe 15 topics in their curriculum for that term.
And he passed.
And he had, at the time he came, he had covered, from Nigeria, he had covered 12 of them.
Wow. That's good.
He had covered 12 of them. So that's why until now we still use the Nigerian curriculum at home too.
That's good because you have a sort of advantage. But the thing is that, especially if you're coming from abroad at a young age,
Yeah.
you're not trying to adjust into the language system.
Yes.
Because the English from back home and the English here, they're quite different.
Definitely different, yeah. Especially how they speak it here, how they receive yours.
How they speak it here. Because I remember one time I opened the door for someone and they were like, chairs. And I was like, huh? Chairs? Because in Africa, chair is a chair.
It's a chair.
So I thought this person said to me, chairs. Until later I realized, oh, they just said cheers.
Yeah.
But it's the pronunciation.
Yeah.
I've realized certain words, the way we pronounce words, especially in Zimbabwe, if you say 13, to them it sounds like 30.
Really?
Yeah. So, because Zimbabwe, the way we say 13, it's 13.
Okay.
We don't say 13.
Yeah, 30. Yeah.
So when I say 13, they'll be like, 30? No, 13. Because we say tay. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Things like bed. I'm going to sleep on my bed. Bed sounds like bed, like something bed happened.
Yeah.
I don't know, because the way we were taught English is quite different.
It's quite different.
I don't know in Nigeria.
Yeah. You know, like Nigeria, we have different dialects. So it's like how you hear me talk, I hear Latif talk.
Yeah, 100%.
Then you get totally different. You know,
yours is
from the eastern part, he's from the...
But you're Nigerian Americanized, because I hear some of you guys speak like the popular artists, they speak with an American accent.
Trust me, they watch all that on TV. Oh. TV, music, read books.
But I kind of feel like the curriculum, the vocabulary sometimes uses American words like restroom.
Yeah, because I don't know if they still do it in our educational system.
Yeah.
Growing up in an educational system, they teach us the difference between British and American English.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know, so some people have a way of picking up.
Oh, that makes sense. Because I remember I was working with some people from Nigeria, students from Nigeria.
Yeah.
They're like, can I go to the restroom? I was like, huh? Restroom?
I say that here and they look at me like...
Yeah, like restroom. What's a restroom? Like, oh, toilet. Oh, toilet. Yeah, so...
Exactly. It's like how coming here, I want to go take a fag, or I'm going for a fag. In Nigeria, what I know is... you understand? So, like... I had to ask to find out what does a fag mean.
It's quite offensive because you're asking people like, what's this? But here it's like, okay, I need to go take a smoke.
Exactly.
So that was one of the things that I quickly had to adjust to. Eventually, it was easy, but it was just trying to pick up the accents because we would speak. People were like, oh, you speak so fast. But I'm like, I speak slow. Because the Zimbabwean accent is very, very slow.
It's very slow to hear. So.
But them, they're saying, oh, you speak too fast. I'm like, no, I'm speaking too slow. So I used to find it difficult when it came to reading books in class. My friend used to laugh at me because I'll be like, and then it said this. It was so embarrassing. Every time when it came to time to reading a book in class, I used to be so embarrassed.
Wow.
But in the school system, I adjusted well because I met one of my friends. He's now one of my best friends. Since then I met his brother, but I adjusted very well.
Yeah, I think you told me about him.
Yeah, I adjusted very well. Then
Regards in terms of you very sad you made, but in terms of food, and I know you mentioned like me coming to the UK with my family. I'm happy, most especially for my kids, because the things we couldn't like have access to. Let me not say we couldn't afford.
Yeah.
More like accessibility to those things like toys, basic things that we didn't have access to.
Yeah.
We have countless of access to it here. As in, how did it affect you, like knowing that you could access things like toys, video games, good roads?
There was a time when we used to play this game. You get a brick. The brick is now your car. Because we used to have a lot of sand, so you'd be driving the brick. That's your car.
Yeah.
And the helicopter, basically you have to create your imagination. The helicopter was a tree.
Yeah.
Like if you look at trees here, there's no place to climb a tree.
That's true. When you say that.
If you look at trees, I don't know. Maybe I've never understood it. As many years I've been in this country, I've never understood why the trees are unclimbable.
Or are they the ones that cut it, that bottom part where you feel you can?
No, I think it's
or the way they position it to grow.
I kind of think they cut them because if you look there, but still, it's just trees here. I don't see them in Africa. You climb trees
quick,
and we had an imagination like a tree branch, a small tree branch would be like the gun, machine gun.
Yeah.
Until when my mom and when my dad went to England, then he started sending us toys. But what was painful, there were postings in package. When it arrives to the post office, the people from the post office, they'll steal it.
They'll steal it.
So by the time it gets here, you are disappointed.
Yeah. True. Even it happens in Nigeria as well. They ransack the bag, take what they want to take, leave what they want to leave. It happens a lot.
And it was painful, but the fact that when we came here, we had access to every single toy. By then, I was put off toys, bro. Because we are now moving to things like PlayStation.
Yeah.
Then that was like the life, like you got a game console. Before I had a game console, I think it was called Golden China.
Golden China.
Yeah, my dad bought it for me, then my grandmother took it from because what I started doing when my grandmother would go to work, would take the Golden China, plug it. He used to, you know those games with the cartridges, those big cartridges?
Yeah.
He used to have Super Mario.
Like some Famicom and Atari.
Yeah. So you plug the thing, then I invited the whole street to come and play the game in my grandmama's house. My grandmother was so angry, was like, nope, I'm taking this thing. She put it in a basket in her bedroom. I knew where it was. I could see it, but because I was told never to touch it, that's how I respected my grandmother. And for years, I never touched it, bro.
Are you serious?
So when I came to England, I was like, yeah, PlayStation. So that was the enjoyment. KFC, Nando's, all these places. There's a place in Leicester we used to call Maryland. When it was pure and authentic, now it's all washed out. Everyone used to go Maryland because you had $1.99 chips and chicken and a drink.
Ooh, $1.99.
Yeah, and it was nice, bro. But now things have changed.
Wow. Are they still in Leicester?
They're still in Leicester. I think it's about £5, £6. Yeah.
The glory days.
The glory days. But I adjusted well. In terms of school, I had to deal with some bullying. But we adjusted very well.
Yeah, it's just regards, but I know it's another topic for another day, but I was talking to a friend of mine that, kid got bullied, and I'm asking, have they got to speak with his parent about it? How the school are managing it, Because it also happened to my nephew up north, some beginning of this year. There's this kid that was always, how kids come and they just want to be, I don't know, mocking you or making jest of you, and, and they did it every time. And
sometimes I don't blame the kids, I blame the parents. It shows like what are the parents pumping into those children. Because you get other children, they respect you. They're like, oh, you're from Africa. Oh, I respect you.
Yeah.
What do you do there? They are curious to know. Then you get the other side where it's like, oh, do you live in a tree?
Yeah.
Do you live in a bush?
Yeah.
Because they have been given a perception that people from Africa, they are broke, they're poor.
They live in jungle.
So now they start bullying the people.
Yeah.
And sometimes the bullying is not a nice thing. So sometimes I literally blame the parents. What are the parents
feeding this kid?
So
that's what I was asking, like, how's the school? And it seems like the school's not really doing anything much about it. And she's like, come on. I think there should be like a zero tolerance to, things like this. And they should be managed so it doesn't happen to anyone else again.
I tell you, one of my friends, I don't know what he did in the neighborhood where we were going to school. And he had a gang of people after him.
Wow.
Because where we were going through, there were parts where there was a lot of racism. So he had a gang.
Leicester?
Yeah, it was in Leicester. He had a gang of people after him. So what he did was that he then called his cousin for backup. His cousin came with a car, because he was a bit older than us. He came with a car, and they came and he parked. So me, him, 4 or 5 other friends, we were now standing outside of school.
Yeah.
and waiting for these people. I can't really remember because it's been a long time. These people didn't turn up, or there was one part where they turned up and there was a part where they didn't turn up, but we were waiting for them. Then the school noticed it. Then him, because I was just following.
Following, yeah.
Him and the rest of us, the rest of the friends, we were put to the office and we were basically done for gang warfare by the school.
Wow.
They were saying that we were basically ganged up. Like 5 guys outside with a car. The other time there were like 40 guys.
Are you 40?
No, it's not 40.
No,
I'm now exaggerating, but
even if 20,
it was more than that.
For real?
It was more than 20.
Yeah.
They were waiting outside. Waiting for him. So when the 5, 6 of us waited outside, the school took us and they said, you're getting done for gang warfare. So you don't finish school at the same time as other people. You finish school 30 minutes earlier, someone will pick you up.
This was the same thing they did for one of my friends recently. So I'm like, why do they have to cut the person that's being abused? Why do they have to cut that person's school time?
It was the system. I remember speaking to one of the teachers. I'll never forget, bro. I was speaking to one of the teachers, a Caucasian man.
Yeah.
I was talking to him and he was like, I know why this is happening. Because you niggas. I say, hey, in my mind, I said,
what?
I just left it like that.
He actually said N-word to your face.
He said the N-word to my face. I was like, what? He says, I know this is what's happening because you. I was like, what?
That's crazy.
So it was the environment in the school that we were going to. It was like that.
Wow. Because whenever I hear things that I'm thinking I have to equip my son on how to deal with things like that. And like, for instance, I picked him up from school yesterday.
Yeah.
And I noticed that he was a little bit,
yeah.
He wasn't friendly. I kept asking, what's the problem? Okay, just let it go. And we'll go home while he was watching, I let him watch some cartoons, let him get him off it, And I said, okay, let me ask him again. I said, let me call him privately because I learned not to deal with him in front of his younger brothers, so I like to deal with him privately. And I told him to sit down, what was the problem? Said somebody told him that he was annoying in school.
See, that's how it all starts.
And I told him that, are you annoying? He said, no. I said, are you foolish? He said, no. I said, what does the Bible say about you? He said it. He said, in whose image are you created from?
He said it.
He said it. I'm like, okay. So what does God say about you? I said, yeah, so whenever anybody says anything to you, it's just a word. It doesn't mean anything.
One thing I always say to my children is that if someone says something to you or someone is bullying you, tell the teacher straight away. Don't hide it and keep quiet because
I agree. When it gets to that stage.
That's how bullies reign. And the worst thing is when the actual school system doesn't help you, the victim. It protects the bullied, and that's wrong. Like what I was saying, that they labeled us as we were trying to incite gang warfare, but the people were
without attending to
the people were actually for that. They never did anything. They left them.
Wow. And this is just like on a mild note. I can imagine what a lot of people have been through.
Like when I started school, some people threw a stone at me. I was just walking. I was brand new, like a few days in, because I said to my mom, "I'll catch the bus." They wanted to pick me up. I was like, I'll find my way."
Yeah.
I was going to catch the bus. I was walking with some random dude that I met from school. I say hi. I didn't even know who he was, and someone just threw a stone and he hit me on my head, bro. I was angry. I turned around. I was like, whoever threw that stone, who is it? Let me know right now.
Yeah.
I was really, really angry. There were like 4 guys of them. And they moved across the other side of the road. Then I entered the bus. As I entered the bus, as the bus was passing, that started saying, come on then.
Yeah.
I was like, because I had this mindset like, bro, when I was back home, when you get in trouble, the teachers, you get whips upon whips.
Are you sure you want to talk about that here?
But you know what it was like
Yep.
those days?
I can
like
imagine.
when you get in trouble. I remember one time when we were in school in Zim, I think I didn't do my homework, and they had this thing called punishment.
Okay.
So you had to go in the field of the school, and you had to cut grass with a, what was it, that thing? Is it a sickle?
Cutlass.
A sickle. What do you call it?
Well, in Nigeria, we use cutlass. It's like a sword, but
we use the thing like a sickle or something like that.
Yeah, it bends at the tip. Yeah.
Then you have to cut grass. So when you come out from that mindset, then you come into a different environment where it's quite different. You're gonna react
differently.
At the same time, it's like you are in a new place and you have to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what can happen.
True. I've always, I'm like the last of 6. And if there's anything I learned from my siblings, always stand up for yourself, even if you're going to get like mugged or beat up.
Yeah.
Stand up for yourself, because the moment you don't stand up for yourself, it will never end. The moment you stand up for yourself, even if you lose, and you didn't actually lose if you stood up for yourself.
Because people will respect you for standing up from bullies. I remember in school in Zim, there was this guy, he was like a proper bully. He would bully everyone. Plus he had like, how can I say it? He had, he was one of the, those students that get elected to be a student leader that looks after all the students.
All the students.
So he was one of those ones. And what he was doing, he was like bullying people for time.
Wow.
Sometimes you take their food and all that stuff. And he did it to me many times, until one day when he was with his friends. I embarrassed him in front of his friends. I told him, like, bro, if you want to fight, let's do it right now.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of you.
Yeah.
From then, that's when he started respecting
you.
So sometimes you have to stand up to bullies, because if you don't stand up to bullies, they'll just bully you and bully you and bully you and make you feel like you're weak.
True.
Which is why if you come in with your children, you have to tell them, like, you know what, you're gonna have to stand up for yourself. You have to report everything that is happening to the teachers. Don't keep quiet.
That's why I tend to ask my kid, when we go out, I ask him a bunch of questions, like, what happened today?
Who said what?
Who said what? Who did you play with? I like to ask them all those questions. Even the younger one, I ask him, who did you play with today? I like to know, because these are things that happen that, like you said, we just said the system doesn't go head on.
Yeah.
So it happens and it gets swept under the rug. You understand? So it's good to know what is going on with them, so you know how to, or when, basically how to, attend to it in that sense.
Yeah. So, but yeah, things adjust us very well. Then I think we have to do like a part 2 of this one.
Yeah. But it's a long
it's a long topic.
It's a long topic.
But I just wanted to share like my first parts of how it was the first times, which is what you're going to share your part on how it was like for you the first times in the next episode.
True. I will do that definitely. But before, how about the food? How do you get to manage? I don't know how Zimbabwe. Like, I know in Nigeria we eat a lot of,
Bro, I got bored of sadza every time I'm back home, so it was like heaven for me.
Really?
Yeah, like every day, Monday sadza, Tuesday sadza, Wednesday sadza, Thursday sadza. Then I think it was Saturday or Sunday you eat rice, chips and chicken or rice and chicken, something like that.
Yeah.
So you get to a point where you're like, yeah, freedom. KFC, take away. This. Though some of the foods are not healthy.
Yeah. True. So you have to pick the ones.
Yeah, you had to. It was much better. There was a whole selection, like sweets, chocolates. There's a whole selection. It's like America, bro. My wife went to America and she came with these Hershey's upon Hershey's. Here we have only one
particular
Hershey. There they have Hershey peanut butter, Hershey this, Hershey that, Hershey that.
Yep.
So, but those sweets are not good.
Especially the ones from America.
They're not good. I realized they use chemicals that are not good for your body. I got some of these drinks that you mix with water,
Okay, yeah.
and the moment I drank it, it's sweet. It was Skittles. It's sweet. Then all of a sudden, you just feel tired.
Burns immediately.
Yeah. So
Especially the American goods, because coming to the UK bans a lot of
yeah,
soft
they ban chemicals.
chemicals. Yeah, so UK is good for that aspect, but
The guy comes into a podcast with a whole.
I forgot. I'm sorry, man. I totally forgot.
But yeah, we'll see you on the next one where we discuss on Osita's experiences of coming into England as an adult.
Yeah.
And also like and share and also comment and let us know what you want us to discuss in the comment section. And we're going to also post our links so that you can follow us on social media and like, share, and subscribe. Do you have anything to say?
We appreciate those of you that have already liked, share, and who's sharing, and people that have already subscribed. We're truly grateful. Please keep on passing the message and keep on sharing the episodes for us, and we're truly grateful for your support. Thank you.